What you would assume is that this here is a review of a game. Unfortunately, though, I must be the one to tell you that there is no game. That is correct. What you have clicked on is not a game review. Please carry on and do not watch any further. Clearly, you meant to do something else anyways, right? Wait, why are you still here? You must be in some sort of wrong dimension or something, as once again, there is no game. Thank you for your time. At least, that's what this game would want you to believe. But could this in fact be true? I think this may be worth a closer inspection. But alright, in all seriousness though, this is a game that I didn't expect to leave such an emotional impact on me when first playing. It's a game that anyone can pick up and play, but it's honestly best experienced by anyone who's a longtime gamer before pay to win, DLC, anyone who has a mild or extensive history of RPGs and the hero trope, and lastly, anyone working in the IT field. This game is especially for you and will be enjoyed much more thoroughly, but more on this later. In our regular fashion, I'll be reviewing this game based upon the following: gameplay, involving AI, mechanics, and controls; story, of course what the game's about; the gaming score, the musical tracks, audio, and sound cues; and last but not least, graphics. Alright, this game that is not a game plays as a linear, story-focused, driven game with you as the player, rather actually the user. The user encounters a variety of different puzzles to address and solve in some unconventional ways, all the while being guided by a very humorous, fourth wall breaking program.
You've got to be kidding me! Look at what you've done! A brand new title! If you want to break things, go play Battle of Duty instead.
To try to make this as spoiler free as possible, because seriously guys, please play this game that isn't a game. Much of this review footage I'll show you will just involve the first chapter of the game. Early in, you'll be challenged to figure out a way to play this game that you as the user have been locked out of. There has been a plate that has been screwed down to prevent you from reaching your goal, which would make you think that you'll probably need some sort of screwdriver of sort to get the screws out. Well, unfortunately you don't find one, but there are other objects that you happen to get access to that can be used like a screwdriver to move forward. This example here, this game is filled with and is littered with all sorts of neat ways to progress forward and challenge the user to really think outside the box on how to get there and how to get things done. You'll definitely have some, that's what I was supposed to do moments as you go through piecing things together one by one. Some scenarios you run into may seem pretty intuitive as to how you solve them, while others will really cause you to piece things together of what you've learned in prior sections and even in the current section now in the game. And honestly, that's about it gameplay wise. It's a pretty self-explanatory point-click, trial and error, learn kind of as you go type game. I would say there's a lot of different unique experiences in the game, but the bigger winner other than gameplay for this is how the story is told. Alright, well, you enter this game expecting to play a game, but you're confronted by this voice chauffeuring you to exit kindly because there is no game here. For the rest of this review, I'm going to refer to this voice as Game. Game is here to reiterate to you that there is nothing here to be played and apologizes for wasting your time. Of course, as the user, you don't believe any of this, and you don't really believe Game, so you decide to dig deeper into figuring out what exactly is going on in this program. After a bit of too much tinkering though, user finds a glitch in the system that starts to wreak havoc upon all the programs in the game, threatening all other programs in the process. It is up to the user to make things right again and help
Gotta save the world, right?
in kind of hero-esque type way. The story is told through chapters, where in each chapter you are thrust into a brand new scenario that needs figuring out. The game will test some very basic abstract topics, such as maneuvering between 2D spaces and perspectives, to even rhythm-based challenges based on what music is currently playing, which then leads us perfectly into... Generally, when I get to this section for reviews, my mind kind of runs blank. This game was no exception until you reach Chapter 5 and see a very specific character. So first, please, for the love of spoilers, if you do not want anything spoiled about this game, I'm gonna have to tell you to not listen to this beautiful song. Actually, 2 songs that I'm about to play here. So, if you do not want any spoilers about this game, want to have no idea what's going on or things like that, please skip to a certain section that I don't know what it'll be at, but I'm sure we'll have a timestamp. And 3, 2, 1, be gone if you don't want spoilers. Okay, good. So, Chapter 5 introduces this character named Gigi, which is Game's partner. She's been gone for a very long time. Actually, she's been gone ever since the creator has pushed out an update. Once you free Glitch in this chapter, he decides to, well, I'll let the video speak for itself.
I managed to stop myself. I'm free at last. Again. Now, can you get us out of here? Of course not. I knew it! We shouldn't have trusted you. I'm a glitch game. Messing with you is my thing, and I like to do it in style. My name! You hear that, TT Game? That is the music of inevitability. You sure know how to groove. I'm losing control. I almost forgot something. I will just be going now. I need to find my way out of this dimension. Wait! Remove my name! I must sing. User, you have to help me. You have to do your best. So let me give you the why quest. You go search everywhere and try to free my name from this nightmare. Knowing you, it's a lot to ask, but do your best, cause I won't last. I have the fever from Bombay, the one we catch at night on Saturday. Yeah, I know this song sucks. I apologize and prefer to do some beatbox.
Or even my all-time favorite, when Gigi is released and she starts to sing the solution to help user progress.
No, not her!
Game, I'm scared.
I'm here, don't worry. Okay, lovebirds, I'm leaving now. I have an evil plan to carry out. A plan that will let me... Gigi, try to fight back.
I can't.
We have to find a way to help her. Gigi, how do you feel?
I'm slowly losing control.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Stuck in front of a colored black hole.
We will find a solution.
I feel compelled to sing and express all the feelings that I deeply process. If there is no game, there is no Gigi.
Really?
Delete function is our memento mori.
Don't say that.
But as we can't copy, paste, or download, let me read you my actual code. Color is set to 0. Try and trace sorrow. For Gigi minus you type in. What's a game with no pleasure loop until
These moments are done so exceptionally well, and they just have to be referenced in regards to the gaming score of this game. Alright, spoilers over. Outside of these two parts though, everything else for this game is done incredibly well. Sound effects pop and each audio tune feels like it seriously belongs. There isn't a single point of the game where the music took me out from experiencing the game, and only served to enhance my experience every single click of the way. Alright, this ought to be pretty short. This isn't a game that is to be maxed out at 4K or anything like that. It's just a point and click adventure. It's not necessarily ugly by any means, and it's relatively new, fully releasing in 2020. So, to be honest with you, nothing really looks jagged, nothing looks kind of jarring or like it shouldn't be there. I never ran into any issues with discerning what objects were and what things were based on how they looked. And that's really it. This game has so many charming things about it, and I would love to just spew all of them out. But it will be such a disservice to do so because I think this game is best experienced by the player. There are a lot of games out there that you can kind of just get by watching and sort of get the same experience, but I just don't think this is one of them at all. It's actually short enough just to finish in one sitting, just clocking in roughly about 4 to 6 hours to complete. As I write this review now, this title sits at $12.99 on Steam. So, for those of you who've already played this game or enjoyed it, you can support the developers here, and I'll leave the link down below as well for you just to kind of look through to show them some support and some love. But other than that, that's really it for this review. If you liked it, I urge you to leave a thumbs up and comment, and if you think it sucked, smash that thumbs down button, tell me why, and leave that comment. But regardless, enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of 2021, and I'll see you all in March for the next review. Take care.